welcome to a DC Universe online podcast, bringing you news and weekly entertainment for the DCUO People's Podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the People's Podcast. That's right. I am, of course, Superpatriot here, sitting alongside me with the ever late, but at least shows up, Orbit.
I was before you today, you moped. How can you say that? Hello.
As I can. And also with the actually punctual Balkan today.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. And joining us again today, we have Aphrodite.
Hello.
Yeah, oh yeah, hello. And coming back today with us is,
Don't you do it.
The one, the only American hero.
Oh, man.
How's that guy?
What's going on, everybody? So, how's everybody's weeks been?
Yeah,
Great
good.
Yeah.
Great success, yeah.
Good.
Real quick, I want to say Nimbus is supposed to be with us today. Hopefully he joins in later. We are not going to discuss anything revolving around any 1v1s until he does get on here, though. Because we don't want to... Wait, hey.
Yeah.
I heard that. But instead today, we're going to talk about a couple of things. Obviously, we talked about the patch notes for update 36 last week and all that. They hit on the test server while we were in the middle of the show. And now we're going to talk about everybody's reactions to them and after seeing everything with that. So, Balkan, I know you've been on the test server and everything. How do you feel about it?
The update, I'm not happy about, in my opinion. But I say it because some gadgets, but I test other powers. Some mental moves are faster, but yeah, the slower powers is good, but for the quick powers like Heartlight, Gadget, any jump canceling, it's not good. Maybe they will put more. It's on the test server, and they will update the test server. I mean, they have already a second update. And yeah, in the new update, they changed animations of Gauss Grenade, Napalm Grenade, and the Sleep Dart.
Do you like the new animations they did?
I have to say I didn't like it because Gauss Grenade is slower, and the new animation, all three animation look like if you smack the first shuriken on martial arts or like Sticky Bomb. There is nothing new, nothing really new. You can see it also on my channel. So.
I quite like that animation though. It's like a fast clipping.
It's not fast. It's slower. Gauss was slower before I tested. It's slower. The old the animation look different. It's just the hand. He throw it like a shuriken. That's it. It's not really a new animation. It's just put all same quick. Yeah, that's it.
You just changed it. Yeah.
No.
Just gave it a different. Okay. So it's like we had Starry Sky on the Sourcecast Friday night, and we were talking to him about it, and he's like, he's
still not got me and Balkan on there.
Yeah, I was like, I want to say the same exactly. I'm not watching this.
Still having internet problems.
Balkan said, he's not watching this song. Watching it.
Yeah. Trex definitely hates me and Balkan.
He doesn't hate you guys.
He does.
Yeah, I mean, he even said on there he wants to get you guys on there. He even said he wants to get you guys on there.
I like Trex. He's cool.
I know a lot of people. The initial response, everybody's like, "Oh, this sucks" and all that. They're killing Hardlight and everything like that. Odyssey put out a video though last week, making fun of all the people saying that stuff though.
And that's awesome.
Yeah, it was good. The funniest thing about that video to me though was not so much the video itself, was all the people in the comments on that video saying, "Hey, look, see, devs, even your poster boys don't like this update." Yeah, dude, they're making fun of you. They're not. But I mean, I think I don't know. I mean, Hero, I know you got some opinions about it.
I don't know. It's more of how I feel about the forums control this game, and it's every update, every nerf, I'm tired. I'm tired of nerfs, everything because of a damaged scoreboard at the end of the match. When most people don't understand is sometimes it's just not the power, sometimes it's just not them clipping. They're just better at this game than some of them people out there. And they refuse to believe that. Some people believe that they should be on the top of the scoreboard with some other power, but it's I'm tired of it making it's slowing the game down for these guys to look good on the scoreboard. I'm tired of nerfing powers. All this. I'm just tired of it. I don't know. Just honestly think at the this month I'm probably not gonna go legendary no more until I see something in DCUO that changes, that just really changes. Because this is I got the PS4 and thank you. The DCUO PS3 struggle is over. But I just there's so many games
just
coming
around
out.
the corner. That'll probably get you back on.
No, I don't think so. I think that DLC is the reason why I'm off. But I think I don't do PvE.
You do. You can't get to 150 odd skill points and tell me you don't do PvE.
No, I can't even get $1,000 a month.
Oh, I forgot the side missions.
Yeah, what was I saying? But it's a lot of games coming out for the PS4, and I don't like the direction DCO been taking for a while. So I won't be going legendary. I'm not gonna say one of them guys and say I'm gonna quit DCO because I don't know if I could do that. I had too much.
You're gonna be one of those guys saying I'm canceling my sub instead.
Yeah, I'm canceling. I'm not going legendary. I'm not going legendary, but I jump on just to make people mad. I just jump on and say you're a noob. Might be one of them 5v5 guys them old 5v5 guys that jump on just to make fun of people. But but I don't know. Just won't be going legendary until I see something that's maybe bring me back to the game.
Well, they did a forum post on saying that Hard Light, Celestial, and Rage were still going to be the three dominant DPS powers.
Which three again?
Okay. Now, first of all, now you're talking about that letter from Larry Liberty, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's not what he said. All right, that guy highlighted half of a sentence.
He says it has the most potential.
He says that they're still going to be up there. He didn't say that they're guaranteed to be the top ones always.
He did. Read it out.
No,
read it.
God.
Read it.
Let me go back and find it.
I know Celestial and Rage are the best, but I don't think about Hard Light.
Gadget's best. Fuck you.
It says that they are harder to play, so it will be rewarded because it's harder to play and. It has the most potential. Those three powers.
Where is that?
Get it up.
I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, get up and read it.
Listen. While we do that, we'll take somebody else take on it. Orbit or
I haven't finished yet.
Aphrodite.
I haven't finished yet.
Well,
oh, you haven't finished? No, I think y'all looking for something on the forums, correct?
I am. Go ahead.
I was just skipping that. Yeah, we can come back to that. So well, anyway, they're trying to make the powers more balanced by slowing down animations, that kind of stuff. But when you do that, the game isn't as enjoyable to play when you're sitting through animations and that kind of stuff. Like Hard Light, but Hard Light's just fun to play. Like I was playing with my old DPS with my old. It was fun to play because you're just constantly like pressing buttons.
They're gonna lose the diversity, I think. In the game.
And sitting through animations is not fun.
Yeah, the same thing would happen to the PvP form where everybody's rocking a dual wielder or one-hander. Even for 1v1s, everything, the diversity is going to change everything. Super speed, one-handed. that was everybody. Super speed, one-handed for PvP. I want to keep it different. I don't want everybody to be the same thing, same power, same everything.
Well, that's what was going on with Hard Light, though.
What? Nobody was in Hard Light.
No, I'm saying no. Listen. I'm saying no. That's what was going on with Hard Light. Everybody was all Ram Snaptrap fan. Like the video. That's the backbone of my rotation.
And that is what's harder than most people don't get. You can't just go in there ram snapshot fan. No, it doesn't. It just you're missing the small things that's making that class so good. Because other people try the same thing and they can never do it as good as that they friend that they know that's super important, super strong guy that they know. So it's not the power. It's the player. It's the player.
It is the player, but the player mixed with the best power is when you get in.
Yeah.
Where it comes in.
They refuse to believe that, so they wanna cancel all this John Glyphon and all this other. What I'm mad about is the devs don't play this fucking game. That's what I'm mad about. I'm mad that every time you see Maps log on, he shouts what he sells and logs back on.
That's his fucking GM tune. He's not gonna get on and play on his GM tune.
I want to see for one day in my life, I want to see that our devs be more at. I want to see them log in and actually compete in the devs 4 team. I want to hear about them. We ran into the devs team. I want to hear about them doing anything out there. I don't give a damn.
I've done that on the test.
You know what I want to see? Let them try 50 minutes. Paradox. I say they can't.
That's why they can never figure out what's wrong with the game. They need to come play on real server. They need to come run raids. Run raids on a real character, not hack, not none of that. Just come play with them. Come play. Be more involved in your community and actually hear your community.
They're too. Well, how I see it, I think I've said this in the last podcast. I think they're too worried about PvE content than about PvP content, because the way that Hardlight Troller works in PvP, nobody really wants to be a Hardlight Troller in PvP because they don't play PvP. It's okay for PvE, but no one wants to be a Hardlight Troller in PvP. You're just gonna get killed instantly, and then. What I don't understand either is obviously they're doing that much PvE that they do just not see that that the whole PvP system is just out synced. They need to sync PvP properly. The block breaks, the blocks, everything. They just haven't seen that, and it's been like this since quite a long time now, and they've been trying to do it. They did an update on it and it was okay, but like after 1 week again it was out of sync again.
I think they work on priority, and the thing is most of the game are PvE players, so PvP is lower down in terms of priority.
See, another thing too you have to remember is, they don't really make any money off PvP in this game.
They could though, if they would step it up a notch.
But I mean, how? I mean, they DLC for Last Laugh was not that great of a DLC. Nobody really liked it. And the only other way is replay badges. And nobody liked that.
Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of the replay badges. To be honest, they should have. Why did
that
they?
Was the best thing that was the best thing they ever did.
Yeah, but if you think about it,
even me, that's I got my gear in like 1 day.
I know that, but if you think about it, they just shouldn't have restarted the tiers. They shouldn't have done that with Checkmate from the start. They should have left the replays and they should have put from tier to tier to tier, and not restart the tiers all over again. Like each time a new tier comes out, that's just bullshit. And they made quite a lot of money off the replays due to PvP. And they could have still made it with that if they would actually concentrate on PvP more.
So then why are you suggesting that? You hate that?
Yeah, you.
No, I don't hate it. The only fact that I do hate about it is that I spent so many replays, and 1 day later, they fucking reset the tiers so that I had to start from 0. What I mean is they should have just put Checkmate, and then you're on Checkmate, and then you go into the next tier, and not restart the whole. Again.
Well, they've fixed that. They've done that now from season 2.
Yeah, now always too late,
Yeah, now. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're constantly improving the game, aren't they? You can't. 1 year down the line, things are going to be different again.
I honestly want to just see the devs more active in the community. Because I think they just make stuff. And they don't test it. They don't play it.
How much more active do you want them to be? I mean, they got with the work in progress threads up there.
And do stuff with raids. Do PvE. Do PvP.
You want them to log on and reveal.
I want us to actually say that they play their game.
Fucking goddamn finish what I'm saying. You want them to log on. All right. Publicly reveal their personal tunes names to the world. And well, I'm telling you for a fact right now, I know they get on there and I know they get on and play. They all get on and play. You just don't know what tunes they're on.
Okay, then why they don't do this? Put on YouTube how they play their sport, rename their name, and go back to the original names. This update is the worst thing in DCO. We have one side people like it, other side don't, and these two sides kill each other like we see here on the podcast.
I'm not saying I like it. I dislike it. I'm just trying to look at it objectively, and I'm trying to explain why I think the devs are making these changes. If I could actually get it fucking out, though, maybe some people would actually maybe understand a little bit more.
Orbit, what were you saying?
Mm-hmm. What do you think of it, Jump Cancer?
I do think it's bullshit, but they are not getting rid of it fully. You can still use it, just and not as often. And I think, what was it, until you fulfill the animation or something? But I just wanted to say to Superpatriot and American Hero, at the end of the day, you guys have two whole different opinions, and some people are more tolerant, some people ain't. And I can understand where American Hero is coming from, and I can also understand where Superpatriot is coming from. But for you guys on the podcast to knock each other's heads out isn't going to make things better or worse. You guys should know this by now. Everybody has an opinion. Some updates have done Superpatriot good, some updates have done American Hero good. It's always going to be like that. There's always going to be someone on the DCUO server moaning about it. See, always.
And not to interrupt you, but and I completely agree with that. And I'm fine with people having their own opinions. I sit here and I listen to the people's opinions. I just would like mine to be fucking heard.
And for you to say, not that you think that I'm getting onto you, Superpatriot, but to you to say that he's not educating himself about the situation properly, not about him not being educated, I mean him educating himself about the situation properly. I wouldn't say that's really the case. I can understand when you say he should get on the forums and do something about it. That's his problem if he doesn't get on it and try and just start a discussion with one of the devs or whatever. But I can see it from his point of view, because with Hardlight, maybe I can understand, but they are also revamping it, so maybe American Hero, you should wait for the revamp of Hardlight to then see what happens with the power. So maybe it won't be as bad as you think until the revamp comes. Because, Orbit, can I ask you a question? If you've been in a... Well, I'm just going to ask you anyway. If you've been in a raid as an Earth DPS, and there was a good or an equally good Hardlight DPS, have you been on the top of the scoreboard, or has he?
No way will I. No, that's never going to happen.
Exactly. So Orbit is quite a good DPS in PvE, but with Earth, you're just not going to be on the top of the scoreboard. And that's where I don't mind them trying to level the powers more, because let's be honest, American Hero, would you say that Hardlight is a bit OP with the rotation that it has now?
Into my PvE wise?
I mean, yeah, PvE wise.
I think it's good. But I don't know what
no, it's not just good. It's very, very good. If you have a Hardlight, you still have the same rotation you do now, you are most likely going to be on top of the scoreboard. Now, I can understand that skill has to be there as well. You can't be a shit player and pull off the same damage by just doing that rotation. You've also got
that's what I believe in.
Well,
but it doesn't take long to learn that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did you find that post?
I did.
I was sorry. I was on a tomb before, and it was Hardlight, and I did that rotation a few times. I sucked the first few times, but after a few more times of PBG or Paradox or whatever, I was top of the scoreboard, and I was never Hardlight before. And it's not that hard to learn it if you have someone skilled enough to tell you how it works. And if you do that rotation, there's hardly any DPS, especially not Earth or Electric, that is going to over damage you on the scoreboard. So
someone said to me in one of my videos that he had got 3 million damage as an Earth DPS in 10 minutes, and I'm like, just get out of here, leave my channel. Yeah, Super. Did you pick up that? Read that. Read what he said out.
The full sentence is: our goal is to keep Hardlight Celestial in rage with the slight top potential for damage, just not so massively far ahead.
Yeah. So
exactly. So I think you should wait. American Hero, I think you should wait till the revamp of the powers comes so that you can see maybe they're not bringing it. They're obviously not going to bring it down too much, but it will make it maybe more of a challenge for them DPSs which are hardlight or whatever to actually still stay at top. They want to keep a challenge. Hardlight DPSs now, if they're slightly skilled, they can pull that combo off. There's no challenge. There's just literally no challenge. You know, just wait till the revamp and see what happens, and then you can moan. And then maybe you can even get on the forums, and maybe you and Superpatriot can meet up and knock each other heads out, but don't do it on the podcast.
Will the power be revamped in update 36 or after that?
Yeah, but what about the damage consumes?
I hate how they want those 3 powers still, like, even with the slight advantage, because like you say, Aphrodite, it doesn't take, although you need a little bit more time to get the combos down, it's not much more time to get the combo down. So for them 3 powers to be singled out to have the most potential, I don't think those, because they're going to read that, and all the DPSs are just going to go those powers now.
I think before people start judging the updates or whatever, they should wait for the revamp and then they can all bitch about it, because I think they will. They've obviously they don't do stuff without plan and stuff, and obviously if they get rid of the phase charge, make it longer so that you can't click with that. They might. I think what they're trying to do is just trying to make DPSing so easy, which is basically you just clip in your whole fucking loadout. They want to make it a challenge. Maybe they even want you as a hardlight DPS to try out different loadouts, because everybody's got the same loadout as a DPS, and it's just bullshit. With Earth DPS, because it's not that good in PvE, you've got multiple loadouts.
Shit loadouts.
Yeah. All of them are shit, but you've got multiple loadouts to choose from. And you can't do that with Hardlight at the moment. Maybe they're trying to bring more challenge to the game due to that. So, yeah.
I don't like the thing about the karma hexes and damage consumables being longer. I don't care about everything else, but the damage consumables is already, they're gonna keep upping the gear and all this shit. It's already hard to kill a couple people, and I hate that the damage consumables is gonna last. It's gonna be even longer on the cooldown.
It's probably because like the new consumables, they're going to be the tier 6 level consumables. The tier 5's already hit for like over $1,000. So if you're clipping your powers with the tier 6 consumables, it might just be a bit too much burst damage to keep continuously clipping with, you know.
Maybe they're just being priceless as well, because like them consumables cost a shitload of money, to be honest.
Yeah. All I can do is just, like I said, I was just going to stop playing the sub and all this. I ain't said I was going to quit the game, but I'm not going to sub to it. That's all I can do.
Well, no one likes change. That's the problem. No one likes change.
Yeah.
And
like I said, there's always going to be someone moaning about an update. Always.
No one likes
There's
change.
never no one which fully agrees with it. There's always someone going to be moaning about it, if it's American Hero or if it's Superpatriot.
I think everybody's moaning about it. But that's just my opinion. But like all I can do, because I don't really got time. It's the PS4 and all these new MMOs are coming out, so all I can do is just
Elder Scrolls.
Unsub. Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for. All I can do is unsub. I might try Final Fantasy with my friend, but I don't like it because I heard it's slow. Slow as PvP is slow.
Yeah, and that's not you. It's completely different to this. You get some proper like hardcore players that like you think you know hardcore players on this. You haven't seen anything. The Final Fantasy hardcore players are the people that wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, sitting there.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to convince my friend. I was trying to convince him that. I'm like, dude, I think the little Japanese gangs got too much farming to do. I heard the farming is deadly. I mean, the old farming for the old Final Fantasy was horrible. I mean, like you had people were farming for so long.
Yeah, it's a that was like this is like an MMO, but it's not like a grinding MMO. It has grinds, but it's not on anything like Final Fantasy level in terms of grinding. Like that's just on another level, and like the community is like so elitist. The whole community is just. It wasn't for me anyway.
Yeah, and I think the other scrolls I've been reading the reviews, it's more on the PvP side than the PvE side. So that's why I'm really liking that one.
I haven't seen.
Plus, it's a big battle. Oh, really? It has a PvP of 4 to 5, but then it has a world versus world fight where they have up to 1,500 people in one world. They have like 3 main castles and over like 15 other little individual castles, and it looks so good. It's so nice. You have to I actually send you a link. I'll send you a link to the video I see. Had me scream like a little fangirl.
Yeah, man. Yeah, do that. I should definitely check out. It's coming out for PS4, right?
Yeah, probably like 3 more months. It's gonna come on for PC in like 2 months, but it's coming out for PS4 and 3.
You on the beta?
Yeah, but I think I don't know. I think it's just time for me to just leave DCO. But I'm just going to upsub of it. I spend a lot of damn money on DCO, whether it's just for PvP or what. I spend a ridiculous amount of money.
Well, that's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought when Final Fantasy came out. I was like, this is coming out. I'm looking forward to it. Start playing that. Stop playing DC for a little bit. That's when Gravity disbanded. Like, I wasn't around. People weren't around. And... You just always go back to fucking DC. Always. Everyone does.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm quitting. And it's like the next week. He's like, yeah, it's alright. See you tomorrow then.
There's a new MMO game. Let's try it out. Oh, I'm gonna leave DCUO. 1 week later, they're all back.
The thing about I say I can't quit DCO is because I have a lot of good memories with DCO. That's the only reason why I say I can't quit it. But I can sub it.
The reason why MMOs are so addictive is because of the relationships you build on the game. Like, if all of your friends left, then you wouldn't come on. So everyone's coming on for everyone, and that's why
I don't think you can have the same stuff on FF or something, or on MMOs where you can't talk to people, because when you talk to people, it's just different. Yeah, typing. You mean. And that was one thing with Final Fantasy is they didn't have a voice chat, so you had to type. Exactly. And that wasn't for me.
They probably got no one now, right?
Yeah, they probably. Oh, I don't know, but
I'm not worried about that game. My friend is trying to convince me about that game, but I don't like it. Mainly because of the farming and Asian games. What should I say? Not to sound racist, but they farm a hell of a lot.
Surely Elder Scrolls is an Asian game, isn't it?
Huh?
Isn't Elder Scrolls? Is it?
England game, American and English game, maybe game.
Elder Scrolls I tested. It's not bad, I have to say. The mechanic. Also, MMO never play style before.
Hey, did you play in the big war? The world? The 1500 war? War versus world?
No, what?
You didn't do PvP?
In Elder Scrolls, no. But I saw videos.
Okay. Yeah, I want to attack some castles.
It will be I have to think how they want, that must take a lot of memory or anything about the game. 100 people same time on the place PvP.
No, 1,500. 1,500 people.
1,500. This is
1,500 people. I seen the wars. It is amazing.
Imagine trying to get a pre-made group for that then.
I remember looking for
1,400 people for this.
No, that's the max. That's the max. It's just, you don't have to wait until all 1,500 people go in.
Looking for 500 tanks for it. No, that sounds good.
It looks So I just want that war. That's that big, nice something fresh, something new. I remember when I played WoW, and when I seen my friend kept talking about this game, he like DCO coming. I didn't know what DCO was at the time, but then he told me about this game. Then I seen the videos on it. I mean, not video, but pictures on it. And superheroes, you can run super speed, you can be ice, and all this stuff. So I'm like, okay. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, one of my favorite heroes is the Flash. So I said, okay, I'm gonna spin around fast and beat people up and freeze them at the same time. I thought I was gonna really be like the Flash, dude. I thought I was gonna be that fast. I could just beat them up, freeze them, beat them up, freeze them. But it was nothing like that. But it was still amazing the combats for it, because I liked these games like Street Fighter and all that. So it felt like that. It was I never seen anything like this. Like I was able to block. I was able to do a lot of things. Because wow, I just go in stealth mode and just backstab you. That was it. Anybody that came out the village just get stabbed, and then while I was in stealth, that was it. That was all I did. It was fun though.
So I'm looking forward to like DC, like them getting rid of the PS3 side to DC, because then they'll be able to do so much more, like having 20 on 20 or like big open world battles and that kind of stuff, which is always amazing. Like back in the...
You don't want... Go ahead.
I was just saying, like back in the day, like when everything was fresh, everyone used to have like open wars out in Metropolis and stuff. Oh, yeah. And but the problem is, it was like so fucking laggy. Like it was just whoever DC'd the quickest to lost. But yeah.
I don't want a DCO to do 20 versus 20. I want DCO to do EU versus US. We don't want 20 versus 20. We want to fight y'all.
No, I don't think that'll happen.
Merge servers.
I know games can do it. Honestly, some people can't do it.
Yeah,
I know.
It's definitely possible. Definitely possible. It has been done. But I just can't see them doing that. Can you imagine? That'd be so strange.
Doesn't Call of Duty do that? I remember I played against the EU guys before. I heard British voices before.
Yeah. They're mixed servers, yeah.
I don't really want to imagine the drama which would go on if the EU and the US merge.
There'd be so much drama. So much.
It would be... Oh my god, no. It'll be Smile Before Death versus the world.
Wow. Yeah.
And I don't know, TA would... Wow. No.
Thing is Gravity would end up like teaming up with Team Awesome.
Oh my god!
Not in leagues, but it's in like friendlies.
Because they despise you guys. They despise every guy on the EU server. I don't know why. They just hate it. They just hate every last one of y'all.
Yeah, they're so confusing, man. Those guys, like, I don't understand those guys sometimes. But
like the US. Go ahead.
You talking about Team Awesome?
No, I'm talking about everybody on the No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the US server. US PvP players, they hate EU players.
Do they?
But why? But why they hate us? I mean, I write once in 5 chat. Fuck off, Balkan. Go back to EU server. Yeah. I was like, wow.
I made a tune, and I got hate for it, and I asked him, why do you hate me? Why do you hate EU players? And they answered with Smile Before Death. And I was like, wow.
There's a lot of US players that believe that they are
the greatest.
They're like so much better than the EU guys.
Yeah, this is the reason. It's mainly it's hating. They hate. Basically, the US hates. They hate more than the EU guy can hate on the US guy. US guy is gonna hate you before you even realize. But they just think, honestly, they think y'all are bad players. That is the reason why. I told a lot of people, like, nah, man, they have some good players over there. They really are good, but they despise it. Because some guys look at it, they said that y'all barely doing over a million. Even though I don't give a damn about the scoreboard. The scoreboard does not mean shit. If you don't get no kills, all the damage you're doing is shit.
Exactly.
But they look at the scoreboard in PvP matches and say, look, these guys are doing 5s, and these guys are barely getting over a million some matches. These guys are shit. They fighting 15 minutes and 1 kill, and they just getting them 1. They just started reaching a million, and we can do that in 4. So that's why, I don't know. The guys, they're some cocky guys. US players are cocky guys.
But US
really
aren't about spike damage. They're all like AoE whores. Like a lot of them just AoE whore.
That's why I despise a lot of stuff because people just try to reach the score instead of getting a kill. I've seen guys go into matches and hit 1,000,000 damage and still lose. That is stupid.
I remember going into a match and basically someone was asking me why I've got low damage. Well, I'm a nature healer, so nature healers aren't exactly celestial or whatever, and we don't really have ticks going on. And then they're like, so why do you guys have less damage but you have kills? It's just simple because we don't have AoEs. We don't have damage spreading or dividing through each other.
We had
but you know, we go on to spike damage. It's all about getting a kill and not spreading damage.
We had a 5v5 scrim with Team Awesome last week, I think, and Ivy got 2.3 million damage as a DPS, but there was no kills on the team. Exactly.
AoE.
So the scoreboard, like you say, it doesn't mean anything. It's about burst damage and timing of block breaks, all that kind of stuff.
That's all it's about. That is all it's about. That burst damage is what kills. I hate it's certain things people just they look at stuff and they just look at the scoreboard and PvP wise you can do all that damage. I don't give a damn. Just do that. But PvP wise, I don't care about the scoreboard at all. All I care about is kills. If you can't get kills, then it's not good.
Crazy thing is, I've seen. I've seen healers are now getting onto it. Like healers, I've got 800k damage or whatever. They might have good healing as well, but I'm also seeing, this is a crazy thing, I'm seeing trolls doing exactly the same, but sometimes they don't even give out enough power. So they could give out more power and leave it to the DPS to actually DPS. Because basically, trolls are just supposed to get their combos up so that they can actually get their supercharge faster, so that healers won't struggle or DPS won't struggle doing what they're supposed to do in a fires match. And it's all about the fucking scoreboard nowadays. Nobody actually thinks about, the healers are sitting in the back, or celestial healers sitting in the back, doing some fucking combos, seeing all them great numbers or whatever, just having 2 heal moves on, but when it comes down to it, you're gonna lose. And then they're not thinking about the old-fashioned PP, actually crowd blocking, so that someone which is focused actually is actually saved for the moment. You have to crowd block, you have to block break, you have to lunge once in a while, you have to annoy the tank as a healer, but no one does that anymore.
That is where they get
and that's it.
That's where you get the kills from.
Exactly.
That is how you get kills. The little might ticks that add up on the scoreboard, that ain't killing nothing. You're gonna keep your ticks on them and all this, but unless you block break and get that instant burst damage, then hit him with the 35, it's nothing. I don't care about ticks and nothing. A guy actually it's bad. It's bad now.
The only people that I do see crowd blocking nowadays is older players. I hardly see newer healers out there which actually crowd block.
Well, you won't be able to do that anyway because there's single target block breaks now, aren't they? The dual wield and the...
Yeah. No, she's talking about screen blocking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about block breaking.
When everybody's
on
you, combos, and you can block them easily, especially the rage combos as well.
There's so much that goes on. When I did that... posted that Kill of the Month of Smile. I'm not sure if you guys watched that, but
it was nice.
A lot of people saying, "Oh, you rage crashed. He didn't rage crash." And one person I had to fucking sit down and talk through what actually happened. The guy who was recording was halfway through his fucking combo, killed the healer, and he just got automatically locked onto the nearest target, which happened to be Smile, in the middle of his fucking block break clip. And he got backflipped and interrupted him and fucking killed him with all that burst damage. That's what happened.
Yeah, that is how you get the kills.
So yeah. But people just see something and then just they're just quick to make an opinion on things.
Yeah, I've never cared about the score, but I've cared about people actually still being alive and crowd blocking. That's what I'm supposed to do as a healer. I'm not going to change that, and I don't care what people say. Oh, you've got to put that much damage out, that much damage out. I played against a team before. They did a lot.
Hello?
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. She's gone.
Problem with the call.
Yeah, I'm back. Where did I stop?
I just kicked her from the call.
You
I'm
played
joking.
against other teams and they did more damage.
Exactly. He was doing 800k and all that shit, and we still beat him because they weren't crowd blocking, they weren't helping their teammates out when they were getting spike damage. They didn't do shit. They were all about the fucking combos.
Yeah, you can kill anybody in this game with a full power bar, even a healer, if you get them right.
Exactly.
But some people don't look at it like that.
It's all about the fucking scoreboard. And the PP, I don't know how many times people got to say it, but the PP scoreboard just isn't accurate. Say what you want, it isn't accurate at all.
Yeah, that's why I feel like Earth is one of actually Earth is my favorite tank for PvP because of the cleansing and because of the reinforced take extra damage. It actually acts like a real tank.
Yeah, it's
like,
very good.
Yeah,
very good. Well, let's talk about some. We haven't really covered much other stuff about the game update 36. What do you guys think about the Hide the HUD? Super. You haven't talked for a while.
I think it's cool. I got other shit I want to say. I got other shit I want to say right now, but I'm not going to get into it again.
Okay.
I feel like I wasn't given the chance to be heard.
No, go ahead, SP. We are grown men. You can speak your mind. It was just that we got into a disappointment, and we've been playing this game for the longest. Whether other people on the podcast hate us or not, man, you're gonna be cool regardless. It's just a video game. But it's just at the point I feel like you kept insulting me.
I wasn't insulting. All right? Like just because I say your opinion is uneducated and ignorant doesn't mean that I think you are.
Okay.
All right. Because you're following.
Oh no! Don't start it again, guys. No, wait. Come on, continue.
You're just following along with the same opinions of these guys that are not educated about the facts. About all the facts, or even looking at things objectively. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying you were uneducated or ignorant.
Yeah, and I'm not worried about that. I'm talking about the part where it was like that is because you kept cursing them. You just kept saying fuck you, fuck this guy, fuck this girl. It was just
all right. Think about the things you were actually saying though.
I don't think I cursed at you.
Think about the things that you were saying. I don't care about the cursing part. You can curse at me all day, damn day. I don't care about that. I 15 years in the Navy. Cursing is a second language for me. All right, I curse like Balkan speaks German. All right, so, when I curse, all right, that's not me like cursing at you. That's just me cursing because I literally use those words as adjectives and adverbs.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I'm a grown man. I don't care about nothing like that. But I'm like, damn, is he really attacking me like this? I gotta make sure, cause. But I understand at your point on everything because you know I have my little opinions and you're gonna have yours.
I know, and you're entitled to yours. I mean, I just wanted to be able to have mine heard. All right, now everybody's Balkan just stop signing. Now everybody's talking about everybody like you hear all worried about they're slowing that down. They're slowing it down just to make the might based powers able to keep up. And everything, so the precision base are still going to be slowed down because of that. You guys aren't taking everything into consideration when you think about that. Okay, one, all right, this is the groundwork for the weapon mastery we're getting in DLC 10. All right, so we don't know exactly what we're going to be able to do with weapon mastery. Two, this may be the only way they can balance the powers out. I mean, I know everybody's tired of nerfs, and I'm tired of them too. I would rather see buffs, all right? But at the same time, you got to think about this, all right? If they buff up all the might-based powers, if they buff them up like fire, if they was to buff up ice's might damage, if they were to buff up mental, if they were to buff all these other powers up, electricity especially, they were to buff all these powers up to where they were doing exactly the same amount of damage in PvE as the precision-based powers were doing. All right, that's going to translate over into PvP. All right, now you think about it. You go in there. All right, fire can still do some good damage in PvP. All right, ice can still do good damage in PvP. All right, electricity obviously is the best healing class for PvP, and it can do a lot of damage. All right. It doesn't have the single target, but it's got a lot of the AOE out there. But for healing, it's the best healer power for PvP right now. Right? Now you take those 3 powers right there, all right, and you buff them up to where they're doing the same amount of damage as Hard Light, Celestial, and Rage is doing in PvE, all right? That's going to translate over into PvP. All 3 of those powers, everybody's going to be crying for a nerf on those 3. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Because those powers would be hitting way too goddamn hard. They'd be hitting hard. Honestly, they'd be hitting harder than Rage or Celestial or freaking Hard Light is. Because why? Because you can interrupt some of Hard Light. You can interrupt Rage. You can interrupt Celestial. But with the might-based powers, it's just one cast. It's just one cast. You think Detonate hits hard now? Imagine Detonate hitting for 5K with fire. That's why I'm saying, all right, it's a global balancing thing that they're doing here to balance all of the powers out to make them all equal, because they can't buff up one power without making it overpowered for the others. That's all I was trying to say. All right, and I mean, I know you're sitting there, you're thinking, it's like, the shit you were saying, I'm just, trying to sell the game for the devs. I never badmouthed them and everything. I have badmouthed them in the past. I still do to this day. I may be a little bit more quiet about it. I may keep it a little bit more internal and within, the CC and everything like that. But I mean, I do, talk to the devs about shit. All right, and I have come out against them in the past about stuff. I mean, when they came out in the past about the whole converting our PvP marks into Triumph and everything, the conversion rate for those things, I was fucking furious because it was way too damn low. It was way too low. I've come out on other things too. I will scream until the freaking sun doesn't stop rising about them needing to balance out the movement modes. Yeah. There's a lot of things, dude. I go at the devs about. All right, so I mean, when you come across and you start saying, I mean, I know you weren't cussing at me, when you start saying shit like that, saying, I just kiss the devs' asses, I don't PvP, I'm not good at it, I'm not good at PvE either. I mean, they're I mean, that's all you echoing all that biased bullshit that I hear on a daily basis, man. That's insulting. So yeah, I was getting mad. I was getting loud, and yeah, I start cussing a lot when I do that.
Yeah. And Hero, you think I'm just gonna let anybody curse you out and not tell them nothing?
Here he is.
Think about that for a second.
Nimbus Yosh, hour and 45 minutes late.
Man, what's happening, y'all? Nimbus Yosh, people's channel. Just waking up, because I'm just getting off work. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that, guys.
Missed out on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but SP.
I know. Sorry about that.
SP, I just do it like how I treat people how they treat me. That's the reason why I started coming out like that. But we both grown, man, so I'm not sweating. And plus, this is the PvP phase. We talk shit over here. Everybody has their cocky attitude. This is what we do.
You should have stayed Disco Biscuits. I'm just saying. SP gonna be Nightsea. You know me.
Yeah, but actually, this is like I'm probably gonna unsub because unlike everybody else, even though I should take to the forum and voice my opinion, I've been the type of guy that just deal with. I mean, just play it out, and just adjust to the new game with the new updates. I don't know. I just had got. At a certain time, you just get tired of adjusting to everything. So I don't know. But all I'm gonna do is unsub from it, and I'm still gonna jump on DCUO because I love DCUO. I have so much memories on DCUO. Like since the beginning, but I'm gonna try different games. I'm gonna try.
Am I walking into the end of American Hero? What is this?
No, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna play on the Elder Scrolls Online. That is probably gonna be my main, but I'm always gonna jump on DCO. I have so much memories on this game that I have to play this. Like I don't know until this game dies. But I won't be subscribed every month, but I'm still gonna be here.
Well, what do you guys think of the new styles coming to the vendor Unit 2022 vendor?
I think people are going to be happy they finally got their back sheaths for their swords and everything.
Yeah, they look.
Dual wheels on one hand. That looked pretty cool.
They look. I think they're the only things that look cool about Star Wars.
Reminds me of Final Fantasy.
We haven't seen the whole thing yet all together. I mean, it's like Balkan tried showing it, but he couldn't show like all the styles at once.
It looks very similar to the Amazonian from Gates of Tartarus set.
No, it's not nearly as bulky, man. It didn't look nearly as bulky as that shit does.
Really?
No. Not from what I saw in Balkan's video. I don't know.
Well, what do you think, Balkan? You think it looks similar?
They look very close to the old Amazonian part.
Like a kind of Roman-y look.
Yeah, I mean not the T4 what you buy. I mean the Amazonian what drops in Gates of Tartarus. This is how the new gear for me looks like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, I thought you were comparing it to the actual Tier 4 gear.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that Tier 4 gear was like something out of WoW.
But yeah, I think they should do that. I think they should be able to have your own weapon. Like, for example, if you to have that style, put your own dual wield style in the place of that. That would be fucking awesome. And have one for each weapon.
It'd be cool if I can put shurikens on my.
Yeah, shurikens. Have your bow on your back. Have them all on your back. Those swords.
I already have my archer bow.
Not on your back though.
Yeah, my archer bow. The bow, the archer.
He's got the quiver.
You're thinking of the quiver.
Yeah.
It's gonna look way different in that.
No, he's talking about having a style where you actually have like the bow is slung across your back.
Your actual weapon style.
You'll have a dual-wield weapon on your back. If you use it, it will not be removed from your back. Then it will look like you have 4 swords.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if the 2 first broke, you can choose that from the back.
Just in case you drop it, you got 2 more.
Well, they had a thing on Final Fantasy where your weapon shows, and they could on that game the weapon like on you actually pulled out, which I thought was awesome. So if you had a sword on your back, you'd actually pull the fucking sword off your back and fight with it. If they did that for DC, it'd be amazing. But I don't think they would do that. And you had the option whether the weapon would show or not show.
But a cool idea with the back, maybe you play with martial arts and PvP, but you have the style on the back. Then you switch to armor to PvE, and then the back is removed, and then you go on dual wheels. So that would be logic. But yeah, useless.
What the fuck? You come with so much. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, then.
No, I mean, sorry. I mean this. I fight in PvP with martial arts always, but I have the style on the back. Then I go now.
About? The 2 swords.
Let's say I put 2 swords on my back for my PvP style, and if I switch now to PvE, then I use my armor and PvE, and I have now dual wield in my hands, and I can say the dual wield in my hands are from my back as a joke. If you know what I mean, or.
Maybe it has something to do with the weapon mastery.
Let's just kill the conversation.
Yeah, motherfucker.
So they are increasing the Marks of Triumph to 175,000.
Yeah, Matt's put that out to us on the Sourcecast Friday night.
Yeah, they've updated the patch notes with that in as well now. So that'd be good. Do we know how many Marks of Triumph we're going to get for Nexus and Paradox and all these?
I don't know. I know the conversion rate's supposed to be like one reality gives you like 31, one Fury is supposed to give you like 31.25, something like that. Triumph.
Thing is, I've got some marks of. I've got quite a lot of marks of rally. Well, I've got about 100 marks of rally, and I'm planning on buying the Hive Defender set. But I'm not sure if if it's worth waiting until to convert them to Marks of Triumph and then buy this style, you know. Whether that will
here's
work out.
here's the thing about this. Here's the thing about this update and this DLC. All right. First of all, all right. You know the DLC. We're getting 2 challenges, 2 duos, and an alert. All right. If anybody spends replay badges on any of this DLC, they're an idiot. It resets daily. Everything resets daily. Everything that we're getting in this DLC, it resets every day. And so it's not like you're waiting for a raid to reset. All right, so
but people, people will reset.
I know people. People want to be first Amazonian, style and everything with other videos out there and all that. GG. You're just wasting money. I mean, seriously. I've got no intention whatsoever of using a single replay badge on any of this DLC coming up.
But then there's people like Balkan, which bought like quite a few bundles. That would give me quite a few replays.
How many bundles you bought, Balkan, to try and get my ore?
I spent €160, more than $200, and you asked me this last week, and I got no ore. I buy it for 150 million from the broker, thanks to Orbit.
Man, one of my subscribers said he paid $300 and still didn't get an ore.
I think he's lying. 300.
I think if you spend that much, you should like get a ticket to claim the ore.
I'm not gonna lie. Last booster bundle came out when it was just the plasma ore. I think I may have spent $80 buying bundles. But I mean, for me, after like the first 3, for me it was more of like if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I was just looking at all the freaking the replays and everything else I was getting with it. So I didn't feel like I was getting like ripped off or anything like that. This time around, though, I think SOE is like feeling sorry for me because I haven't gotten the sharpshooter legs yet and everything. So like I bought my first bundle and I almost stopped at that because first bundle I bought, it was a purple aura. And I was like, son of a bitch. And so, but then the second one I bought, I actually got a Nimbus aura. So I was like, all right, I want to see if I, so I was like, all right, I want to buy one more. I'm going to see if I can get, either one of the red or the blue or get another Nimbus and sell it. So I bought another bundle and I was like, and I got a purple aura. And I'm like, why? I was like, I shouldn't have bothered. But then I was like, you know what? Got lots of scanners, lots of R&D enhancers and everything like that, replay badges and everything. Screw it. I'll try and buy one more because actually I was kind of broke at the time because I'd spent a lot of money completing the collections out on one of my alts. So I was kind of broke. So I was like, I'm gonna roll the dice. If I get a Nimbus, I'll sell it on a broker so I can get some money back. So I bought a 4th one and I actually got a Nimbus aura and sold that to Chuck, son of a bitch. So I'm not completely broke anymore.
Did you equip the first Nimbus aura?
Yep.
Did you retweet on Nimbus's Twitter?
Nope. Nope.
You should have, but I'd have put you on my channel like you need it. Now, I don't have the ore yet, but I'm also not a gambling man, so I'm not about to buy a bundle for a chance at the ore. Now, I'd pay $20 straight up if they just gave me the ore. You can keep the replay badges and the and all the rest of the accoutrement. Just give me the ore. I dropped $20 on it. Why not? And so I know it sounds crazy, and it's pretty much I just be buying it for the name, but I'm not about to risk $20 a whop doing that. But I'm sure SOE made all the money.
I'm sure if you did a video saying you'll buy an Nimbus aura for $20 PSN card, someone would do it.
Man, SOE doesn't watch my videos except to deny me to go to Friday Night Legends.
I mean, like someone watching your video would give you an Nimbus aura for a $20 PSN card. I would do it if I had that.
You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. If anybody in the comments is saying y'all want to sell me a Nimbus aura, I'll give you a $20 PSN card like it's hanging. Like for real. I'll do it. I would actually do that. Because I'm about to give me a free $20. Sure, why not?
Well,
because it's really not that serious for me.
Of the auras, I never really thought that much of the auras. I didn't really.
What if they had an American hero aura? Would you get it then?
Nah.
Yes, you would.
No,
if they had an aura
stuff.
called American Hero.
I mean, you got the American Hero aura and the Superpatriot aura. They both be the same colors. Shit, they're white and blue. To be perfectly honest with you, Superpatriot should have got an aura way before I did. I don't know what the hell they were thinking about making a Nimbus aura. No, I do know what they were thinking. They knew that I was going to advertise it because they knew I was going to be like, oh, a Nimbus aura? I'm all about that. And, make a bunch of videos advertising. See, they knew what they're doing. And they also knew, right, they also knew, that people would, perpetuate the whole Skinner box thing. It's like, oh, I could get the aura, so I'm just going to throw more money at it. And I mean, Superpatriot spun 80. Balkan, he dropped 160 pounds or 160 euros. Either way, he dropped a bunch of station cash himself. I got people spending $300, $200, $400 on it. And so we knew what they were doing, and they had a big ass payday today. Big ass payday, yo. I'm gonna tell y'all just like it says on the Final Fantasy opening screen. If y'all gonna do that, be sure to not neglect your family, your friends, and your job. Make sure you got your money on point. If you got $80 to throw at it, good job. If you don't, please, Lord, don't. Because you don't want to lose your house over DCUO.
Wait, that's what Final Fantasy screen say?
On Final Fantasy 11 screen, while you're logging in, there's a big ass paragraph that says, Final Fantasy transports you to a land of fantasy and fun. But whatever you do, remember it's just a video game. Remember your family and friends and your school and your job. It literally you have to click through that before you log in.
Asians take game serious. Asians. They the only people, dude, that takes game like that. Because I seen a farming.
I ain't even gonna be racist like that because I know people that wow. EverQuest.
No. Honestly, listen to me when I say this. I seen video highlights of Japanese games. And then I seen videos, it was like a little topic about how Japanese people play games. And they are addictive. Like, not just them damn hentai.
And you don't mean you mean South Koreans, right? Not just Japanese.
Yeah, yes. Oh, Asian. That's how I said Asian.
Okay.
I was playing once this Chinese game. I mean, the game was only out in China, and I write my real born day, and after 1 hour, it kicks me out from the game. If you are under 18, you can't play more than an hour. It's on some games. I was like, wow. Then I create straight a new account, say I'm 30 something. Fuck you. But it was ages ago. I think I was 12, 13, 14. Yeah. I was a huge Digimon fan. I had to play this game.
That about the Asian is because I remember a while back, a couple of them was dying playing video games.
Yeah, that was the South Koreans, and they were dying of exhaustion. I mean, they had this. It's still this one chick that died because she didn't eat, she didn't sleep, she didn't go to the. She didn't even go to the bathroom.
Or I remember two kids. One kid got the epic sword or something, and the other one don't get it. He goes to his house and want to kill him with the knife. I was like, wow.
Like it gets real, but I mean that's where cyber widows came from. Those people that were addicted back in like Call days, EverQuest days, and those are people that actually made like a support group that have loved ones that get so addicted to video games that they shut them out. And like I said, Final Fantasy 11, you have to click through the screen in order to log into Final Fantasy 11. So for 8 years, I saw that screen saying that don't neglect your job, don't neglect your family, don't neglect your friends, don't neglect your school. And for 8 years, I juggled having a job, going to school, having a girlfriend, and dealing with family in order to play this game. And I still do that now, which is, why I don't really log on as much as I want to, why I don't have my own league, if you will, because I just don't have the time. I log on when I can, I fight when I can, I do what I can, but I really don't have the time. And I'd rather have a job and rather have a life than get on a video game and then lose all my friends, lose my girlfriend and shit. Don't nobody want that. You know what I'm saying? Balkan, you got a cute little baby.
Thanks.
You don't want baby mama running out on you because you spent too much time playing DCUO. You don't want that to
it's
happen.
already happening.
Oh shit! Look.
Nah, not that hard as you think. But...
like put the game down. Take your wife.
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. It was before. At the beginning, at the beginning of the game, DC. I was together with my. I have to say I married quick, but I was with my girlfriend together. Let's say 4 months. I was every day with her. Everything. DC comes, beta. I was only on console. She calls me. Do you have time? No, I'm sick. DC. Come on. And then then later she comes to me, live with me together, nice. But I think it was a bit worse because I was living with my parents and I was playing DC, and if I want to eat I have to stand up. Then I was living with my wife. I was like, I'm hungry, make me food, and I'm playing,
But you got to be careful with it. So many people have horror stories about, he played too many video games, so I left him, and I'm fucking his best friend now because he was too stuck on Asheron's call.
It's not a problem. I'm always up for this, but I know what you mean. Now I'm up there after I got my child. I'm more playing DC.
Yo, Aphrodite. Have you any horror stories about any boyfriends that want to leave you because you play the game too much?
I think you mean if Aphrodite was a whore.
No. I'm not. I'm
This is
asking
how it sounds
a
at the
regular
beginning.
question. I'm not trying to get like all freaky or whatever.
You
do you have any horror stories about Balkan? Do you have any horror stories about?
I think so. Yeah, a bit.
Was it the guy playing too many games, or was it you playing too many games?
The thing
my
was,
girlfriend's hot mom.
I started playing DC because of my ex. Right. He used to play COD, and I used to play COD, and I used to play other games as well. But I hadn't played in ages, and not on PS3. I used to play on PC quite a lot. So he introduced me to DC, and I ended up getting more addicted to it than he was. So at the time, I didn't have a PlayStation yet, and I used to get on his nerves so much when I said, "Let me on the PlayStation, move, bitch," and all that stuff. So he wasn't allowed to play, but I was sitting there playing, and whenever he was on the PlayStation, I was already like sitting next to him waiting, and I was like, "Come on, fucking hurry up!" And
so is that why y'all broke up?
So I can hear an echo.
No, not really broke up, but I'd say that was one of the reasons.
Bad sex.
Baby, y'all gotta, and all y'all.
Nimbus, he was bad at sex. She ain't just seen 1 minute. Nimbus, leave it alone.
It wasn't the main reason, but
it's like, are we still trying to get the podcast on iTunes? I mean, we really talk about.
Oh no,
we killed that earlier.
Yeah, we killed that earlier.
Oh wow.
Hey, it's gonna be funny if Nimbus hears the first part, the first beginning. He's gonna be like, "What did he come into?"
You missed a lot, Nimbus.
Like I said, I'm really sorry, but like I said, I work nights sometimes.
Yeah, but this podcast, the main topic was we're gonna talk about y'all want to talk about the fight, about this whole situation, because y'all going at it on Twitter. I just read this shit. I'm still reading this shit. This is right here.
Man, I'm just getting off of work and shit. This motherfucker like, you're gonna fight or else. It's you.
This.
I just got finished dressing down motherfuckers, and like, the people walking around, my posts with guns and shit. I'm like, yo, hey, do you have permits for that? I'm dealing with like some real life shit. All of a sudden, I'm like getting in my car. Yeah, it's the weekend, but it's my weekend. It's the weekend, but you're gonna fight or else. Motherfucker, who the fuck? I just got finished dealing with some real shit. This motherfucker gonna come at with this bullshit ass fight that you need a crutch for? Man, get the fuck out of here.
See, this is the thing, I am
I am actually retiring from this game, so I'm gonna actually let Orbit have my character. So there should be no excuses. That the fight should go down.
Look, but how much time? There should be no excuses, motherfucker. How much time did Orbit put into the character that you're retiring? There should be no excuses. Kiss my black ass with the bullshit. I'm telling you.
Right. This is the thing.
Like I said earlier, I'm gonna jump on Ivy Seeker later on. You know what I'm saying? To be like, yeah, I'm gonna bust Orbit in his ass. I ain't
Do that
work in the Ivy Seeker. I don't even know Ivy Seeker like. To be perfectly honest with it, I don't know Ivy Seeker like that. And again,
jump on Balkan's character.
If I was to jump on the EU server, I would jump on the EU server with my character. I would lift my own weights. I would push my own work. Get on that character and then bust your ass with that. You know what I'm saying? And knowing me, I'm the type of person to do that. But I'm
finna let him have my character. This is gonna be his character.
Honestly, I mean, it's like I say, just like when I punked Balkan that day, the first thing Balkan yelled was "American Hero." It's the first thing he yelled, "American Hero." Let me use character.
No.
Yeah, but
But the thing is, you agree for it. It's not like, no, I will not fight you. I use your own. You say, okay, use his account, and now you say, no, you don't use his account.
I never
use
said
your
I
own.
wasn't fighting y'all. I never said I wasn't going to fight you on American Hero.
But
I want to make sure that everybody knows this is what you need to go up against the people.
Look.
And y'all keep changing the fucking subject, just like you about to do right now. You need a kryptonite ring to go after Superman. Just like you, Balkan,
I talked to you nice
need American
today,
Heroes character to come after the people's champion. Because y'all too pussed to do it alone.
Look,
even and the worst part is Orbit.
Listen, let me talk.
Hold on. What is your name here, Orbit? So I can
Let the people know if we use American Heroes account, but you have to know my account was better than American. Orbit's account is better than American account. So we are debuffed. So we are even weaker than with our real account. So you can be happy more.
But no, I'm actually gonna let Orbit have my character. I really, honestly, I don't care about it that much. And plus, I think it's no problem. It's no problem giving him a character to somebody who's a cool guy. And I think it'd be good for his YouTube if he's on both servers and they see how strong he is on both servers.
You're not quitting the game, so stop with that.
No. I'm gonna let you have my character.
I mean, but that's kind of what American Hero does. He let your girl, or excuse me, your girl. He let your dude have his old YouTube character. I mean, YouTube account and shit. I don't know why the fuck you do that, bro. I was just thinking, hey,
please don't quit. Like I said, just wait till the revamp happens.
No, it's not about that. It's y'all don't understand how hyped I am for the Elder Scrolls. Like I am a complete. That game is basically for PvP. They said the game is not functioning more on PvE side. So that you don't understand how much this is exciting me about PvP and action. I mean, that's all I care about. Like honestly, I was thinking about even going back to Call of Duty. I don't know why I was gonna go to Call of Duty.
Look, but I was American Hero. Do like I'm actually currently doing. Take a break. Just take a break. No. You ain't got to like. I'm still subscribed to shit. Just take a break. Just take a break. Get you on a nice little game for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, work that out. And when that gumption to come back to DCUO hits, that's when you come back. And that's kind of what I'm waiting on right now. So I'll jump on, see how things is, talk to a couple people. Have a bunch of people yelling at me to help them with some shit, ain't even tell me hi and all that bullshit. And then I pop back off and, do my own thing. But I'm not going to leave. There's too many people. There's too many people counting on Nimbus. Just like there's too many people counting on the people on the other people's champ, American Hero.
The thing is I'm more stuck in the memories of this game. I'm like, I have all the history of everything in my head, all the fun I had. That's the reason why I love this game so much, because of all the fun that I had and all the people that I met, all the friendships.
Make some new ones. No, act like they don't play the game.
I don't want to play this game no more. Like honestly, I'm kind of tired of it. Like I'm only stuck. It's certain things that keep me around, but I'm kind of tired of it.
Is this your first MMO?
Nah, wow.
No, how many other MMOs have you played?
And which?
There's a reason I'm asking.
I think I played Rift a little bit, and then it was WoW, and then I don't know, I just follow. I follow my best friend around to every game. This any MMO game he wants to play is I'm right behind him. And usually, y'all be surprised that most games that I go to, I actually be good in it. Like I actually go to it and I be good in it. So I follow him around, and well, he's kind of on that Final Fantasy, but I know Final Fantasy is that farmish shit. I don't got time for it. I don't have time. I don't have the hours for that. Like you literally had to leave sleep. I remember sometimes back in the days in DCO, I stay up till like 3 o'clock and I'm deciding, yo, should I go to sleep or not? Should I go to sleep or not? But that Final Fantasy, you have to stay up that long. I can't do that. I really cannot do that.
Trust me. I understand. I come from Final Fantasy 11, where there's a specific monster that only pops between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning once a goddamn week. I'm not ask anybody about the Lord of Von Zozo. Ask anybody about fucking Ermagon. Oh man, it was some bullshit. But what I'm trying to say is, I've been in this MMO game since EverQuest Online Adventures back in 2002, 2003. You're gonna get burnt out on an MMO, but you can get burnt out for like 1, 2, even 3 months or whatever, and come back, and it's a brand new MMO to you. If you take a break now, you come back, it's revamp time. You're gonna learn a whole different system, whole different MMO, make a whole bunch of new memories. You don't have to quit something.
No,
and this is coming from me. This is coming from me, a dude that straight up quit the game when SOL was doing their bullshit, and I came back. You're the one that made me come back, motherfucker.
Yeah, I remember all that.
You remember it's like Nimbus, come on back to the game. The people need you. And I'm like, man, what the fuck happened? But the people can get along without me. Come on, Nimbus, come on back. I love you, dog. I'm like, you know what? I'm coming back. Why not?
Yeah,
and that was you, American Hero.
SOL at the time. Like I was fed up with so much people at SOL at the time. It was fun though. It was fun. That's some good memories. But I'm tired. Tired of this goddamn game.
Well, then take a rest. You don't have to end that shit. Sorry about that. That's my phone.
No,
you ain't got to end the experience, bro. I'm just saying. I mean, how many people here in the podcast right now want American Hero to leave altogether?
No. MMOs, period. You need time for it. And DCO is more turned into a PvE base. I can't even play with my white mods. It's like it's getting harder for me to survive in this DCO.
How can you not pay for your white mods? This is the thing I've never been able to understand about you, man.
No.
Well, listen. Go in. You go into Gates. You do Prime and maybe Vengeance and Dawn, and there's your freaking rent for the month for everything. You do those once a month. There's your rent for the month.
When you're scrimming though, those catalysts, they add up. You go through.
I know.
Check it out. This is how I survive. This is why I say I call it the video like a DCO struggle. I was surviving off of I won't lie. This is because it's video game freeload, but I was surviving off of other people. Other people did stuff for me, so I was able to do things. Like I hated not having a right amount of everything. I had to ask for sodas. I had to ask for all this stuff, but I don't know. I just got tired of it. And then it's just gonna keep getting harder and harder for me to survive with this new DCO. Because you know me, all I did was sit at Fight Club. All I wanted to do. I just wanted to fight. That is all I ever wanted to do. Ask Nimbus. Nimbus used to tell me, American Hero, you don't got no damn sodas. I don't got time to go repair my gear and buy sodas. I ain't never had time for that. I just want to fight. That was it. That's all I liked about this game because it came from a Street Fighter type of mentality where blocking and block breaking, the fast combos, and I can level up my guy. Even though it feels like a Street Fighter, my guy actually gets stronger as everything I do for him. He just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. But now, where you have a type of lag on delays, on block breakers, and all types of lunging, it's so bad. It doesn't remind me of the game. It's not fast as paced as I remember it was. Cause I don't care. Sometimes I get block broken when I'm not blocking. I hate that shit. I don't want a guy to block me when I hit him. It should not be like that. It wasn't like that, but they changed it up because people kept talking about how people are letting go their block breakers too fast, and it was just bad.
How long we are recording?
I don't know. It's going back down to, but I'm gonna let Orbit have my character. It's up to y'all whether y'all gonna fight or not. But honestly, I feel like y'all should decide yes or no because this pushing it out and me telling people I don't know and all this stuff. I want to just say no. They're not fighting.
Look, tell them motherfuckers come to me. Don't even worry about like ask Nimbus. That's all you got.
They're gonna ask you.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Nimbus.
You know how many ways you can get in touch with me that's not inside of DCUO?
I'm asking you
Super
right
Patriot.
now.
No, I'm asking Super Patriot. Patriot.
Yeah, I can get a hold of you, but I'm not getting. But people aren't coming to me on my Twitter and on my Facebook or anything like that, asking me when the fight's going to be. They're asking me in the game all week.
But every one person that's asking you in game, there's 20 motherfuckers asking me. Like I'm talking about like Warframe and shit. People asking me about the fight with Orbit, not with Balkan, by the way, but with Orbit.
Yeah. Nimbus, when you look at it, people are just saying like honestly, it looks like you are ducking Nimbus because they see Orbit because they see Orbit coming at you on Twitter. He's coming at you on the podcast. You fight this day and all this, and every time you're just pushing it back. I literally like this podcast is. I swear to you, it was settled that y'all was gonna fight today after the podcast. That's what I remember, and that's why it looked like Orbit said you're fighting today, but then it was like no. Well, I don't know what the deal is.
Wait. Who said we weren't fighting today?
No, he said that y'all were fighting today.
Oh, okay.
No, and did you? What? So you agree? So are y'all fighting
today?
Oh my God!
Joking. I can't believe it.
Oh my God!
You just look
I want y'all to remember what I said.
Fear in your voice.
3 months ago. I want y'all to remember what I said 3 months ago. That I didn't want to fight immediately because I want to build the hype. I want to build up the suspense. I wanted more and more and more people to get ready to do this.
Everyone's ready.
Now we got a fuckload of people ready to see the people's champ put his foot in Orbit ass. You know what I'm saying? Now we ready for that shit.
Okay. So
Now, I've been talking mad shit to Orbit and Balkan via Twitter. I ain't made the movie, but I probably ain't even going to worry about that.
Yeah.
I think it might be time, you know what I'm saying, to show the world what's really going on. But the main point that I've been trying to make for the past couple weeks is the fact that these motherfuckers need a crutch to do what it do. These motherfuckers grew up with Batman, you know what I'm saying? Batman versus Superman. They grew up with the whole Frank Miller thing of, hey, we need a handicap in order to go after Superman, and that's how you make it even. It's not even. It's not even. You need the ring to go after the Man of Steel.
This is the longest I've waited for a yes or no answer question ever.
Honestly, I feel like this fight is not that. It's not gonna be the greatest fucking fight ever. It's not gonna be all that. It's just two guys that's gonna fight. That is it. Everybody's making it even bigger than what it is. Just two guys fighting.
Mm-hmm.
That is it.
I'm making it bigger what it is because it's a spectacle. It's an extravaganza. It's the greatest show on earth. Where's my Don King?
Did somebody get full life? Say I waited 3 months for a full life. What is this? So we fighting, man.
Ask Orbit if we fight.
Orbit, are we fighting Orbit?
Hell yes.
You ready, Nimbus? Because I'm finna go to GameStop right now and go get that art and go Earth. Hey, Earth, does it matter to you if I'm acro?
You about to get that crutch for Orbit right now? That's what you about to do?
It's his character. It's his character. You're gonna see American.
About to get that crutch for him, right? That's cool.
Hey, but Orbit,
if anybody's giving up their character in the EU server, let me know. Let me know, you know what I'm saying, so I can get on the EU server.
You can use Balkan's character to fight Orbit.
I'm not even full elemental android. What's wrong?
Yeah, that's right. Balkan got like 30 fucking skill points and shit.
You can borrow Theory's character.
Listen.
Balkan's a fresh 30.
You can borrow Atom's character. There's hundreds
of
listen.
I'm going to leave the podcast early because I'm going to run down the GameStop. Do you mind if you're acro or do you want to go super speed?
I need acro.
No, not you, Buck. You fight next. I get $20. I just get $20 and get by 2 power. And you want to be Earth. That's what you choose?
Yeah, I'll be Earth.
All right, guys. I'm going to leave the podcast early so I can go do this. We finally got it. Oh, okay.
You wrap
I
it up
can't
anyways.
believe I'm so happy.
So what time?
I don't know. Tell us in
I think
hours. We
Now.
have European time.
They're 6 hours behind. I mean, ahead. What is it?
I know.
can't figure out. 6 hours ahead. So it's probably like.
That's why I'm asking what time so we can set up the time.
Right now.
Right now.
10
That's
minutes.
my controller. Right now, let's go.
He's got to
Let's
go
do
get the
this.
cards and shit. He's got to put the money on.
Oh, he's got to get the cards and shit.
Mine's is down the street. But I'm gonna leave this podcast.
All right, let's set a time. Let's set a time. All right, 7 Eastern, 6 Central. All right, that's an hour and a half from now.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me apologize to Super Patriot on this podcast. Everybody know me and Super Patriot is cool. We've been playing this game for the longest.
Yeah, I'm sorry too, man. It's just I try to get my point across. I'm trying to get my point across and all that, and everybody's always coming at me with that damn. You're just kissing the dev's ass.
I know you take a lot of heat. I know you take a lot of heat. You've been taking heat.
Don't start it again.
I got a whole podcast about me.
You was the guy on YouTube before. It was like before I remember anybody. It was Super Patriot video. Regardless of if you hated Super Patriot or not, Super Patriot is where you got it from. Then everybody on the EU started playing, posting that video. But you was the guy that was doing comments. You were doing a lot of things. So regardless, you're gonna always have the respect of it. But I don't know. Actually, I guess let the immature me, like, cause I don't take the game that serious and all that. I just let it.
Can
go.
I upload the video, please? This will get a lot of views.
Because Nimbus is gonna hear the beginning of the video. He gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Can I upload, please?
Any y'all can upload, I guess. When he upload, you can upload it off of his, copy it. But I'm finna
Nah, I'll upload it. Thanks.
No, nobody gonna
Who are you?
Who are you?
This is gonna be the perfect way to start a channel.
I mean, I'm long time with you on podcast, guys, and yeah, I never uploaded. Give me
Balkan.
even this one with all.
Alright, guys.
You've been through this, man.
All right, well, I think that's a good time to wrap it up anyways. Oh, man. Nimbus, you need to be on time next time, buddy.
Hey, I told you, I got a job. Remember, it's a game of fun, adventure, and fantasy. But don't neglect your job, your work, your family, or your school. Remember that.
I didn't think you worked on Mondays, though.
I told y'all, like, when we're doing the podcast, it's pretty much like, this is like my late night. I sleep during the day, I work during the night. I told y'all that. I told if it wasn't so busy interrupting me wanting to fight and shit, using crutches and shit, you'd know that.
Oh my God.
Balkan, Orbit, get y'all asses on this motherfucking game so I can whip y'all ass. Get all these other motherfuckers off my dick.
All right, well, I will be live streaming it and I will record it. So,
Yeah.
Roger that. Holla back. Hopefully we see y'all soon. Check out the doobly-doo. Like us on Facebook. You already know what it is.
like the man said. Until next time, though.
Percy.
There it is.
Aha! Forgot to do that too.
Later.
Be cool.